Alright, welcome back to Camp Hollow. I'm Kari, and today we are continuing on with the 30-day challenge for the Halloween Island. Now we are starting in a little bit of a different scene here because KK Slider is on the island, which means we will be doing his concert today. So that means that we have reached 3 stars in the last episode, and we will actually begin terraforming today, so I'm super excited for that. But first, we must head over to the KK Slider concert and do with that. So I will meet you all there. Alright, here we are, Camp Hollow. We got KK Slider here. Woot woot. Look at us all gathered around here. This is so cute. Oh, June's here. Wait, I thought... Oh, okay. Yeah, June did come here, huh? Okay. I thought June was like the next one to come and she wasn't here yet, but they actually did announce in the morning announcements that June was here. So that's good. I think that's everybody here. Oh no, we need Rodeo. Rodeo is missing still. So there's that. I'm so happy we got Rodeo yesterday. Oh, that's so good. Super excited. But yeah, the plan for today is to start actually terraforming. And then, I think we're gonna try doing the entrance a bit. And then we're gonna start, the little lake area that I kind of have set up in the beginning of the map. So, I will be going to a treasure island in the middle of this episode, getting max money so that we can, move all the houses together. Or, actually, like, out of the way. Because I've realized that I put all the houses right where I need to terraform. So there's that. I always think it's funny how, like, the game ends right when the game starts, you know? Like, this is technically the ending of, like, the game, but in my head, it's, like, the end of the tutorial. And then the rest of it's like, oh, go do what you want. Because this is when, like, the terraforming, the decorating, like, the designing, that's when, like, all this kind of comes together. So it's pretty interesting how it works. We have so many frogs. We have 4 frogs! Oh my gosh. This is not what I wanted for the island, but it is what it is, I guess. Yay! Claps all around for KK Slider. Alright, so Tom Nook is standing outside my house with his devil horns. Not ominous at all, but I think, okay, so we get his song. That's perfect. And then I think he's gonna also give us the app to begin terraforming. Oh, I will be flattening the island. I think I'm gonna do that in between episodes. So, just to save time, I'm not gonna, like, do the flattening on the island as a video. I'm sure y'all have seen islands be flattened before. So I will skip that part and I will get that done before we continue this episode. But I just wanted to bring you along the concert and then getting the Island Designer app. So I think that's pretty cool that you guys got to witness that with me. Okay, perfect. So we were able to get the concert done. We can now do whatever we like with the island. I'm super excited. We got the Island Designer app. Yes, here it is. Okay. And then, looking at the map, we just have to get rid of pretty much all the water and then the cliffs, and then we should be good to go with terraforming. So there is that. I am gonna go ahead and start, what do you call it? I'm gonna start doing the flattening of the island, and I will be back in a few. I'll meet you guys back when it's all flattened. Oh, and I'm also gonna go ahead and get max money for the island, so I'll be doing the treasure island and I'll be getting the island flattened, and with that I will be back in just a few. Alright, the island is completely flattened. It only took a long time. It takes really a long time to flatten islands in Animal Crossing, but as you can see here on the map, we have completely flattened the island. Everything is good to go for terraforming. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're gonna head up to the front here and just kind of work on the back of the map. It's gonna be like the right back of the map, like the right side, because I was originally going to work on the front, like the entrance, and get the entrance all set up, get the campground set up, and like the mountain around, what do you call it, around resident services. That was all gonna be the plan for today. However, when I went to look at the
the map around the island, I was like, uh-oh, the whole island is basically down in that area where I wanted to terraform. So it's gonna take a couple of days to try and get that stuff moved forward, like moved out of the way. Because like the museum is in the way, and then like I don't know, maybe 5 houses are in the way. So we're gonna start in the top right here, and basically we're gonna make like a haunted house in this top corner, and then we're gonna make like a little entrance, like a little spooky cliffside that kind of comes around along the other side, and we'll kind of like lead you into the haunted house. So that's what we're gonna be working on today, and then we'll also be getting to but then also we might do like another section of the map as well. We might do like either the maze, well, it'd probably be the maze because I still need to get rid of the stuff in front of the town's hall, the resident services, because there's like a bunch of trees, there's a bunch of items, there's a bunch of houses, and I need to like terraform that. So I'll probably move all that stuff in between episodes, and then that way we can just skip right to the terraforming in the next episode. So that's kind of why I went with the back of the map first, because it was like a cliff here, you know, so like everything is pretty much cleared out. And then that way we have plenty of room to kind of work with. We don't have to basically chop down any trees. We don't have to really move any rocks. There's no flowers, there's no items, so that's why we went for the back of the map, because it was all cleaned out and didn't really require much maintenance to kind of start here. But as I'm doing this, I basically just followed the map. So I posted a map of the island on my channel. It's under the post section of my channel, and basically it just kind of shows like the basic layout of the map and the island, and basically where I want everything to kind of be. So what we're gonna do is like I'm kind of lining it up with like the measurements of the map on the post that I made to the map that is in the game. So it's gonna kind of line up. It's not gonna be exact, because if it was gonna be exact, it would just be a pain in the butt to try and get to be perfect. So essentially we're just gonna get roughly the right estimates, and then kind of go from there. So I am looking at the map while I made this, and remember in the last episode I did say I was gonna like speed up the terraforming that way and just kind of like chat over it. So that is the plan, that is what we're doing, because otherwise trying to talk while terraforming and like trying to come up with like things to do for, you know, the map, like it's actually really hard for me. I don't know if it's like a me thing, I don't know if it's like an everybody thing, maybe it's the ADD. I just get so distracted. Like if I'm trying to sit there and chat and like hold a conversation while trying to like terraform, my mind explodes. Like I find it so difficult to sit there and try to like hold a conversation while I'm trying to figure out how I want the island to look. Because in my random villager challenge, that's the other series that's going on this channel. I haven't forgot about it, by the way. We are going to continue that, but I just want to get this Halloween island done first, because it has like a tighter deadline. However, on the random villager challenge island, I started to terraform in one of the episodes without like talking while doing it, and my goodness, it was so much smoother. I wasn't like losing my train of thought 24/7. Like I had such a better like time trying to do it. The only other thing, like I'll give you a little bit of insight into like, you know, creating videos if you're interested. When you do say like a voiceover type thing for a video, the editing is a lot more if you do it that way, rather than like if you're talking while trying to like decorate or trying to like play the game, whatever game you're doing. This applies to any game. So yeah, any game that you do, if you're trying to like record and talk at the same time, that is going to save you so much time in the editing process unless you have like a really good streamlined system for it. There might be like better ways to kind of do it. Right now, the way that I do it is like a little bit harder to kind of get everything matched up while like playing the video or like playing the game and then like recording my voice and like, you know, getting the voice to match up with the video. So a little bit of insight there, but I find it harder to actually do the voiceover because the editing is just like, you know, just more work, I guess. But it also helps me be able to get like a better Terraform build done because it does help me like focus a bit better. So that's also a plus on that side. Just kind of like a little bit of inside information if you're interested in like recording or something like that. Just know like voiceover does seem to take a little bit more work in my opinion. But it's definitely possible. It's just you'll have to like, you know, plan out your editing and make sure you're good to go on that front. But enough yapping about editing. I don't know, I just find it easier to like, you know, terraform separately than trying to like hold a conversation and terraform at the same time. I feel like it would be different if I was live, you know, because like I used to stream before on a different channel on Twitch, but it was more of like it's a different experience in my opinion than like recording. So I don't know, I just think it's like pretty interesting with how like my brain just kind of like blows up if I'm trying to like talk and terraform at the same time. But I feel like I might have like a better time trying to do that if I was live versus like recording. I don't know, it's a very interesting concept. But anyways, have y'all been playing anything new? I've been on a slightly of an Animal Crossing kick recently. I think mainly it's because I have this like tight deadline for this island. You know, I wanted to get it done on the 29th, but it might be like the 30th or the 31st, depending on how much we can get done in the next few days. So that's kind of like the goal for that, is just get the main island done by the 31st. So, to me, that's like a challenge, right? Like, there is like a week left at the time of recording, less than a week, I think, in order to be able to get this island done by the 31st. Because I think the 31st is a Friday, and today's like Saturday right now at the time of recording. So I think it's going to be a lot more difficult to get this island done in time. However, to me, it's like, ooh, this is impossible, I'm gonna try it. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy the thrill of the challenge. I enjoy trying to, you know, be stressed and get something done I work well under pressure, is basically what I'm saying. Like, I prefer tight deadlines and, you know, fast-paced environments because that's just, you know, that's just the way my brain works. It works better that way. If I'm given too much time, I tend to like, you know, not slack off, but just take my time with things and then like procrastinate, I guess is a better word. And then at that point it's like, well, now I'm rushed for time and pressed for time, and it's like, well, I'm in trouble. But in the end, it always works out. I always get things done. But this island I'm actually really concerned about because it's gonna be like a week and I've never finished an island before. I haven't even finished my random villager challenge yet. So I don't know how much left there is to do. I know we have to finish Happy Home Paradise, which I'm gonna do off camera. I know we have to do pathing, and I know we have to do decorating, and we have to finish the terraforming. So if we can get the terraforming done in like a video or two, it's probably gonna take 2 videos, or 2 episodes, because there's kind of a lot to do, but I don't know, maybe we'll squeeze it all into one. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But it's all kind of up in the air right now. Just trying to get as much done as possible each day in order to get everything done by Friday. So, Oh yeah, but anyways, I was talking about any new games y'all have been playing. But yeah, like I've been playing Animal Crossing recently. I've been really enjoying that. I kind of fell, not away from it, but I just kind of like lost track of time. Like a couple of things happened in my life. So like, you know, like schooling and my boyfriend visiting. So it was kind of a lack of time that I had in order to play Animal Crossing, right? Like I had other things I had to prepare for. So that's why the videos have been kind of lackluster, I guess. And also, like, I swear, I started this series at, like, on the 1st of October, and I kid you not, October flew. Like, before I even knew it, it was halfway through October, and I was like, where did time go? I was like, oh my gosh, I need to finish this challenge. So yeah, there was that. But yeah, Animal Crossing's been fun. I've been enjoying the challenge of trying to get this island done before the 31st. I think maybe that's what people like about the 30-day challenges. You know, like I have 30 IRL days to complete this island. Maybe that's kind of what people enjoy about those, because it does give you that tight deadline and it does give you that pressed for time type of environment. So maybe you're kind of more like under pressure to get things done, and it makes you like motivated to kind of complete them. I wonder if anyone's ever done like a 30-day challenge but hasn't actually like gotten the 5 stars, you know? I'm sure that's a thing, but I haven't watched too much Animal Crossing. I can't find many people that like stream Animal Crossing like a lot. Maybe I should start doing that. Because my goodness, there is like a lack of people, or a lack of like me trying to find somebody. But I prefer to watch like long videos because I don't want to like click through things too much. I just want to like sit on one screen and just kind of have it in the background type thing. But yeah, let me know if you prefer like streams or longer videos, or like streams that turn into longer videos, or streams that are cut down into smaller videos, or just longer videos in general, or shorter videos in general. I'm kind of interested on that. I might do another poll on that and see what you guys think. Now, another thing that was kind of interesting is the new Pokemon game has come out. It did release, I think, last Thursday. So, well, technically, well, it was Wednesday night, but it was like 12 a.m. Eastern. So technically it was Thursday, but anyways, it did release last Thursday, and I've been kind of playing that a bit. I haven't gotten to play it as much as I wanted to because, you know, Animal Crossing, but it's fine, I'm not complaining. I love playing Animal Crossing. So I started to play that game. I'm about like 11 or 12 hours in. I don't know exactly like how far in the story I am, but there was, I won't give any spoilers, by the way, if you're like trying to play this game or thinking about playing it. But there is like one mechanic about the game that I'm not sure I like. And it kind of like, well, it kind of like pushes the story forward. And I'm not sure if I like the pacing. But other than that, the game's been fun. Been a lot of fun running around doing stuff. If you guys are playing, I wonder which starter you guys are doing, or which one you chose. So again, no spoilers. Oh, I won't give spoilers. So if you are watching this later, just be careful of the comments, just in case people have put, you know, any spoilers in the comments. I can't control that. But yeah, just let me know like what starter you chose. If you're playing some Pokemon, I chose the water Pokemon, and to be honest, I was kind of like regretting it midway through the or not midway through the story, but like 10 hours into the story, because there is another Pokemon that is water type that I really enjoy, and I don't get to use it because my main starter is water. So I don't want to have like 2 water Pokemon on the team. It makes it kind of redundant. So I was like, man, I should have picked the fire Pokemon. And then later you get other cool Pokemon that are like, you know, the starters, and it's just like, well, or not the starters, but it's like the starter types. You know, there's like cooler like grass and fire and water Pokemon, and it's like, man, now I don't know who to choose. So I don't know. There's a lot going on in that, and it's like, man, I don't know who to do for my team. I don't know like who I want. There's a lot of cool Pokemon in that game. So I'm kind of interested like to see how that plays out for my team. I have been watching someone play Pokemon. It's called Legends ZA, if you haven't heard of it. But I've been watching someone play it, and to be honest, at first I was watching it up to the point of where like I have played it too, so I wasn't watching anything new that I haven't seen already from like myself playing. However, like it got to a point where I was like, you know what, I just want to watch this person play Pokemon, because they're doing like a special run of Pokemon, and it's like kind of entertaining. So I was like, you know what, I'll watch, even though I didn't really want spoilers. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really care. Like, you know, it's a Pokemon story. How good could it be, you know? But I am not really there for the story. I'm really there for like, you know, it's Pokemon. It's a fun little game. I'm not actually a huge story game person. I remember like, so okay, I don't know if you know this already, but I am a huge Harry Potter fan, right? So, there is a game called Hogwarts Legacy that is made like so many years before Harry Potter actually went to school, and it's before Harry Potter actually happened. So, in the Hogwarts Legacy, I was like, oh my gosh, this is the game that I'm gonna love. Like, I'm gonna actually absolutely adore it because, you know, it's Harry Potter. It's in the world of Harry Potter. Like, Hogwarts is in it, all that good stuff. So, when I was playing it, I was like, man, this is, like, gonna be so much fun. But then, at the same time, I was like, I'm getting tired. I can only play for an hour. I don't know why, but, like, I could only play the game for an hour before I got really, like, sleepy, and, like, had to stop where I would, like, need to go lay down and take a nap. Like, I don't know what it was. Maybe the game was just too relaxing or something, but I just thought, like, I just got tired playing the game. I am trying to actually 100% it on PlayStation, because I want to get, like, that platinum trophy. I've never gotten a platinum trophy before, and I thought it'd be really fun to kind of make Hogwarts Legacy my first game that I platinum. You know, just because huge Harry Potter fan, it'd be kind of fitting to get Hogwarts Legacy as the first platinum that I've ever gotten. So the goal is to get Hogwarts Legacy platinumed. I think I'm like 40 trophies out of like 62, so I've got a ways to go, but it's been a fun experience. Obviously, I haven't been playing it too much recently because a lot of life stuff happened, and then, like, you know, this island needs to get done. But yeah, I'm super excited to dive back into that once I get more time. So that'll be super fun to do. But anyways, I just didn't want... back to the Pokemon situation. I wanted less spoilers, but at the same time, I was like, I really want to watch this person play the game. So it's more of like a gameplay thing to me. Like, if I have to sit there and read my video games, I don't enjoy that. And Pokemon obviously does a lot of that because they don't do like voice acting in the games. Like, people don't actually voice the characters. You have to read it. So maybe that's why I don't really care if it gets spoiled or not, because to me it's just like, you know, whatever. I don't like to read my video games or read my TV shows. It's one, like, pet peeve I have of mine. So, back to the Animal Crossing Island. I am quite curious how this is gonna go in terms of, like, completing it before the 31st. I wanted like a special episode to kind of go out on the 31st. So technically I would love for it to get out. I would love for it to get out on the 29th. I just don't know if that's going to be possible. That's like 4 days from now. And I just started terraforming. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done. I still need to go to treasure islands. I need to get all the items that we're going to use. I don't even know what items we're going to use yet. And then, so that's like a whole thing. So I need to get like all the items picked out and stuff. And then I need to do Happy Home Paradise. And then I need to finish the terraforming, the pathing, and the decorating. So it's like, can you do all of that in, let's say, like 5 or 6 days, generously? Can you do it well in 5 or 6 days? That's the real question. I do not know. What do you guys think? Do you think it's going to be possible? Are you here for the thrill of seeing if I'm going to finish this island in time? Because, oh boy, am I nervous. But speaking of Halloween, it's on a Friday. So, is there anything specifically that you guys are going to do for Halloween? Do you have any, like, traditions? Do you have any, like, traditions that you guys kind of do? My family just kind of like, sits and passes out candy. Obviously, when I was younger, we would go trick-or-treating at a friend's house. But, now I'm too old to do that. So, I just kind of sit with my parents and, pass out candy to kids and anybody else who comes through. I also go with like my brother's kids. Sometimes they'll do our neighborhood, and I just kind of walk with them while they have their kids like go get candy and all that. So might do that this year again. We shall see. I don't really know what the plan is, but we'll probably like sit out and pass out candy and stuff like that. So I am planning on putting the maze in this episode. I don't think it would take too long to do the maze. I'm going to make it out of cliffs. I was originally going to do it out of hedges. Like the little hedges that you can get from, I think, Leaf. But I was like, you know what? We should do cliffs. Make it a little bit taller. Make it a little bit more spooky. We can put things on the cliffs. It'll look really cool. So maybe we'll do that in this episode as well. I just have to get that part done as well, because at the time of recording, it is not done yet. So, after we get the maze done, that means the haunted house, the little forest into the haunted house, and the maze is complete, which means all we have left to do is the swamp area. We have, what do you call it? We have, like, the campground, we have the camp entrance, and then we have the hill around that wraps around resident services. And then we have like the little lake that comes out from the abandoned road. So we'll kind of see how much I can squeeze into this episode, and then we'll go from there, But yeah, so far this island is turning out pretty well. I do like the cliffs so far by the haunted house. I think they look really cute. I was pretty happy with those. The maze we'll kind of like figure out as it goes. Hopefully the maze turns out well. But yeah, what should we do for November? I think we start the Friendsgiving Island over and do that again, and just kind of like do a fall island instead of like a haunted summer camp type thing. And we just do like a fall themed area or an island based off of Kaylee Games' requirements for that. So maybe we'll do that starting November, and then that'll be the next thing that we start on. So if you haven't seen that, Kaylee Games is hosting a Friendsgiving Island theme. Basically you have to do like an orchard or like a mushroom forest, or like there's certain like build requirements that you have to do to include in your island. And then from there, like, she's gonna go and like tour them and, check them out, see how they are. I heard she was taking a break from YouTube, so we'll kind of see how that goes. We'll probably just do the Friendsgiving Island anyway, because I want to do like a fall island too. So maybe we'll do like a fall island, we'll tour some islands that people have done, and we'll kind of do that throughout like November. And then maybe like December we'll do like a Christmas themed island or a winter themed island or something like that. So that's kind of like the plans for the future. That's gonna be really exciting. I'm excited to jump into some new islands. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap up this episode. So if you did watch and enjoy this video, you want to see more like this one, be sure to drop a like down below. If you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future Animal Crossing content. We have tons of plans coming up, and I'm super excited for you guys to join us for that. But that's gonna do it for this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!